We're live, but I'm confused.
Yep, that's not right. Who does the board? Where's Marty? Where's
definitely not
Marty when you need him?
Definitely not Monday.
It's not Monday, it's
not
Tuesday.
American
This
Idol.
is not Barstool Idol. This
Pete's
is the
on
rundown.
it. Pete's on the case.
This is the rundown. This is the rundown.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is the rundown. It's brought to you by Simply Safe. SimplySafe.com/rundown. For every Simply Safe purchase, Simply Safe will donate one to a family in need.
It's a home security system.
My parents use it.
Yeah?
Yeah, they got it after a podcast ad read. They've been safe as hell for like a year now.
Good.
24/7.
Have they been broken into?
Not once. Not even
Have
close.
they been mugged?
Nope.
There you go. Simply Safe.
Proof is in the pudding.
Simply Safe obsesses over the details. It sets them apart from other security companies. Riggs' parents use it. It's designed so you won't notice it, won't have to think about it. There's no contract. They offer 24/7 monitoring with the police and fire dispatch. So it's not just if you get robbed, it's if your house is on fire.
And you know it's smart too, like if you break a window, if you break something by accident, it can like tell whether it's just like a break-in or like a mistake.
How about this from they said that they can tell the difference between a plate breaking and glass breaking.
Right.
From like 100
So like
feet
a
away,
window
the technology
or
can
a-
tell the difference.
That's
Smart.
brilliant. It's only $50 a month.
Isn't that amazing?
It's the best around the clock
I don't know how to
protection
do it.
you'll find. I wonder. I've broken a few windows in my day playing like baseball. I wonder if you can tell that too. It's like, oh, that's just a baseball that Dave hit through a window.
Think so.
I heard that Dave Portnoy was in the area. It's probably just him hitting dingers.
Bombs hiding under. I'd hide after I broke someone's window with the baseball.
Just a regular
But
delinquent.
you shouldn't be held responsible. If I can hit a baseball through your window, that's your it's not your fault, but you live close to a baseball field. Riggs, you ever
Maybe not in your
smashed
case,
any
bro. Maybe
windows
you're
with
hitting
golf
them
balls?
500
Yeah,
feet.
definitely.
Do you own up to it, or
Yeah, you leave a note.
Yeah. We'll say what?
Did you
Riggs
ever-
was here?
Pretty
Riggs
much,
was
you're right.
Did you
Sorry,
ever
I
do
put a
both?
bad
Did you ever
tweet.
hit the golf balls with the baseball bat? That was the best. You ever see that?
Yeah,
as a kid?
yeah,
Just
oh,
hit
you
them
can
a
just
billion.
pound
Those you really were breaking windows because you have no idea.
You can
where
hit
they
it
go.
to the moon.
Yeah.
DJ Swearinger Jr. versus Terrelle Pryor, Redskins, Jets. A lot of stuff going on with these guys. Terrelle Pryor, I think our headline says he's going to retire. I concur.
Yep.
DJ Swearinger did like a fake move at him, and from if you zoom in, it looks like Terrelle Pryor pooped himself. Typical Ohio State, just not mentally, internally strong.
That's not great. He's also, Todd Bowles put him in a body bag, told him to shut up today. So things are not going good again for Terrell. I mean, it sucks because it's like just a human fucking reflex, but that's it. You
But
flinch
you're
like
wearing
that.
pads.
Yeah, I know. There's something to it. I mean,
I guess
if
I
you
was
flinch,
going to
you
say,
flinch,
do you think you would flinch in that situation?
Not like that.
I don't
That
know.
wasn't
I mean-
just a flinch.
I mean,
that
you
was a
could be-
cower. And one guy's not wearing equipment. The other guy didn't have his helmet on.
It was. He did like a spun around like a ballerina
Yeah.
afterwards,
Yeah.
which was like, that's a bad look. But even, I always remember, like, I think the most amazing clip ever is the Kobe. Like when he didn't flinch.
Yes.
It's the most amazing
Because that's not
thing
human.
of all time.
It is basic instinct
Right.
to just
So I think a
fucking-
little flinch, like I don't know how you don't fucking flinch,
That's
but
what
he
I'm
did
saying.
spin around like a
like a
circle.
top. And it's
Like, I feel like you
always
could be
worse.
a tough dude and you might just have a
Yeah,
human
you could
reaction.
flinch, but it's definitely worse when you're wearing the helmet, the other guy isn't, and the entire team starts going, ooh.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's a bad look.
Not
You have
good.
to attack, I think. They're already getting in fights every day, these two teams. Just if you flinch like that and everybody's going, ooh.
You gotta at least throw a punch or something.
You gotta do something.
Yeah, I agree. He tried to go back after him, but the damage was done.
These two sisters in New Canaan, Connecticut, beautiful little town, Connecticut, lunch ladies. They remind me of Selma and who's the other lady on The Simpsons?
Oh.
Selma and Louise? No, that's
you're
Thelma
Thelma
and
and
Louise. Selma and
gonna say that.
Patty. That's who they remind me of. Anyways, they've been running a scam, skimming off the top of this school system, taking the meatloaf, the pizza money. They've embezzled close to $500,000 over 10 years. I gotta be honest, I don't know how you get caught doing this. I feel like stealing.
Well, they got too greedy. That's how. When all of a sudden you check the books and you're $500,000 short, you start to do some digging. You gotta, if you're gonna do this, you cannot get greedy. They need to take like $100,000. 500 is like no. Someone's
over
gonna
the
notice.
course of 10 years.
I thought it was like 2. Was it 10?
Tommy?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I thought like still $500,000 in lunch money is.
Through 2012 through 2017.
5 years.
5 years.
Okay. Yeah, $500,000 in lunch money is like, isn't a slice of pizza and lunch like $1 or something?
Yeah,
They're
that's a
stealing
lot of fucking lunches.
$500,000 worth. So yeah,
Were you guys? We've asked this before. You guys, school lunch or your own lunch?
I dabbled with both.
I was school lunch always.
Never touched school lunch.
You're too good for it?
I thumbed my nose at the people got. I had parents who cared about me, so I was getting brilliant school. I was getting my own lunches, full Butterfinger candy bars, bags of chips individually wrapped. If you were in the school lunch line, I was like, this person is not my social class. Thank you, Tommy. Were you?
Stronger,
Shut up,
Greg.
Tommy. Shut the fuck up, Tommy.
Touching that garbage.
You know how Fights like hates shitty movies? Or loves shitty movies. I like love shitty food. I just know that I like.
I used to like a
I
chicken
love-
patty. The chicken patties
right.
from the cafeteria.
Oh.
I put a little ketchup and mustard on them. Delicious.
And even like the bun was even so shitty. It was
Yeah.
like kind of crispy, and it was like this is the
it was
whole
just
thing.
stale.
It's
but-
great.
but yeah.
It's stale.
No, I'm in on
crispy.
that.
It's
They used
great.
to also make big cookies that were delicious.
Yep.
French fries are French fries. I
It's
used to
even
have
like
French
I
fries. That
believe
was no big
like
deal.
I know a McDonald's burger is shittier than like a restaurant burger quality wise, but I think it's more delicious.
Yeah, pick it 100 times out of 100.
Right. I just like
you
shitty
feel like
food.
gross.
That's just what I
I remember I had my buddy who I did all the pizza reviews, the artist friend, and he was not coming loaded with good lunches, and he would buy the grossest shit from the calf, and then he tried to orchestrate these ridiculous trades.
Yeah.
Like I'll have this like fungus looking like meatloaf. I'll trade you your perfectly made lunch. No thanks, Treg. $100,000 pyramid. By the way, my guy Strahan, he's just hosts everything.
That guy has
Strahan
making
hosts
so
everything.
much money.
So $100,000 pyramid. The guy's on with Tim Meadows, who I think we've done stuff with Tim Meadows, haven't we? He's been through Barstool. And the question, who has the last name Obama? This guy froze and came up with Bin Laden. And then he goes off on a tirade because, well, you do have to think this guy's racist, right?
It's
I'm not saying he
Not
is,
like
but
hateful, but like
but that would be like, oh, what a racist. But his
brain went there.
This guy went. He's very defensive. He's on the defensive. He's like, I voted for Obama like 19 times. I've done this, that, and just
Now
like
you're
a
overcompensating, guy.
String of tweets that he probably is racist.
Evan and Tim for $50,000. Here's your first subject. Go.
Bin Laden.
I have black friends.
Yeah.
yeah. The most. I mean, it was the second that it went to him, and he gave a deep like. He just froze, and it was like, buddy, it's not.
I'm gonna say something.
Pretty obvious.
I'm gonna say something.
Oh boy. Get the alarm ready, Frankie.
A lot
Frankie,
of people. It's obvious, but Obama is one of those names. I can see how you get twisted because everyone calls him Obama. No one's
Yeah,
like
like-
Barack.
yeah.
It's like there's not presidents.
almost
that-
like Madonna.
Yeah,
It's
the
like just one
presidents.
name.
I don't know of any other presidents that like people are calling the last name like as the first name.
Right. Yeah, like I definitely think of Obama as a first name.
Yes, me too.
yeah, I haven't heard Barack in a really long time.
Right.
People just say Obama, so sure, but like still, it wasn't.
Ah, you should know the answer. I'm not defending him. Riggs.
Especially, you know what's even weirder is that he does pause. If he just
That's
like,
what I meant.
If that just
He-
came out, he'd be like, oh shit. But he
he
was like,
gave like a sigh, like.
Bin Laden.
Okay, like let's go through the options here. It's like, no, dude, like it's just Obama.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of pressure, I assume.
That
when
is
you're
a weird
against the
question,
clock.
by the way. So like, it's
Well, it's the first
people,
one.
People who are named Barack Obama, last name Obama.
with the.
So you were just supposed to say like president, like I don't know, the black president. Like that would be what you say.
No,
You
Barack.
say Barack. You say Barack. Are you allowed to say that? Or you have to get him
No,
to say
Barack.
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 Right, because he said Bin Laden, right? So that's his
Barack.
thinking was like Osama. Right?
No, the answer was Barack Obama.
Yeah,
Right,
it was
Right, but if you
people-
say Barack, you have to get him to say Barack. Is my point.
No, you gotta say Obama. Who last name? First name Barack. Last name.
Got it.
Would
Got it.
right?
It's
would,
supposed to be a layup. It's like the first question on
Right.
on
A millionaire.
I don't
First
know the
name
game.
Barack.
Do
You just go Barack, and that's it. You
Right.
got to get him to say the name Barack. Obama. Ding ding ding. On to the next. Barack.
Yeah.
Obama.
People whose no, you got to get him to say people whose last name is Obama. That's how pyramid works. You got to get him to say the thing on the card. But that's the same way you do it. You say
Yeah.
like Barack.
Yeah.
The problem is there's not anybody else with the last name Obama. That's why it gets a little weird, I think.
For him.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, he blew it. Yeah.
Yeah. Bottom line, blew it.
That's a John Taffer shout out to he likes to say, you blew it, Brett, you blew it. Shout out to John Taffer, who came on Barstool Radio.
Magic.
One of the highlights of my time here. I've been doing this for 15 years.
I've not seen Dave smile. I've not seen genuine happiness on
glowing.
Dave's face.
Watching Brett get his insides ripped out and like removed by John Taffer, which I didn't provoke it either.
No, when John Taffer was like,
he
you
smells
know what,
weakness.
let's get Brett in here. And Dave said, I would like that very much, John.
He smells
Let's do that.
weakness. He's like, who is the weak link? Who is causing all these issues? And he just automatically went to office manager Brett. And then he brought him in.
I fucking love John Taffer. He might be my favorite person that we've ever like associated with.
When you went into radio, you were the most miserable fucker in the
Yeah, he
office.
said
When
that.
you came out, you were gleaming.
You spent all day stomping, and then you came out of there floating. It was unbelievable.
I was actually sending text after text. You got to watch this. People I didn't even know. It was numbers I didn't even know in my phone. Just like, have your number? It's like, who is this? I didn't care. It's like, hey, watch this clip.
You were coming up to guys in the office you've never spoken to before, being like, you got to see this clip. Look at this clip.
Where's Brett?
Yeah,
Get Brett the hell in here.
Oh no, poor Brett.
Okay, this is accountability hour right now, Dave. You with me?
Absolutely.
Brett! Brett!
This is the easiest thing of all time. We said, what do we want them to know? What do we want them to bring? You said absolutely nothing. It's on them to know that this is a...
Hold it.
I said yes, you did.
Hold on,
This,
hold on.
This was...
Hold on. Did he tell you not to give them the courtesy of an answer to an email?
No, he didn't say anything about that.
Did he ever tell you that Barstool Sports wants to be so professional that we don't respond to people's emails? Did he tell you that?
Didn't say that either.
Should you have responded to the email?
No, I don't believe I should.
So you get an email from a job candidate, which
This
is
has
important to
turned
this company,
very
and you
important.
blow them off. You don't even fucking answer them. How the hell do
Because
you call
I
that a
was
manager of anything?
John, I was instructed to do so. I was instructed to not give them any
Listen to me.
information. We wanted
Listen
to
to
know
me.
what they knew and
Fuck
what...
radio right now. If you worked for me, I'd fire your ass.
Sorry, John.
And I'll tell
Sorry,
you
Mr.
why.
Tapp.
I'll tell you why.
right.
You're a reflection of this brand. And when people are trying to communicate and participate and you don't respond, that makes you an asshole.
We got him over there.
Oh, man. He had nothing. John was like, apologize.
When he
Brett was
made
like,
him
okay.
apologize?
Yeah. I mean, I feel for Brett. Like,
that whole thing is that the brand guy would never have known that I was the guy. We had a separate email at the auditions email, and if I hadn't answered him like 9 times on other questions he had from my personal email,
They would have never known.
Yeah, he would have never known. So.
Well, it was fun. It was great radio. One of the all-time segments.
Yep.
Old man playing hoops. This has gone viral. So I don't know how real this is. It's real, but is it real? The guy kind of dribbles. He lets him get to his point. He does like a fake shot. The guy goes for it. It looks pretty obvious. He put the ball on the ground. They go nuts. It's viral. Red flags. I have red flags all over this video.
yeah, that dude, like the way the kid playing defense like turns.
Yeah.
He's selling it too much. I thought it was totally fake.
Yeah, the old man, too, was too cocky and too confident with it. Like, that old man would have been stunned. It's probably the first time he's pulled off something like that in like 10 years.
Yeah.
And yet
Yeah,
it
he
was
was,
like,
like, cool.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
almost too theatrical the way he walked off like a fucking mic drop. So
He does toss it over his head pretty
I mean, it
slick,
goes in, but they could have done it like 10 times.
it was cool, but it was
Yeah,
like,
I think it's fake. And then lastly, we got PostShow. Obviously, we got a couple things, but I gotta get going. Idol is going. The Ohio kid is a monster. The Michigan kid supposedly had a breakdown. The kid with the condition just makes you laugh because he got condition.
Let me just say this to the Idol people. That kid, Michigan man, was trying to confide about his breakdown, and he went to Frankie Borelli. I mean, how stupid can you be? Frankie came over and was like, should I actually like keep it a secret or should I tell Dave? I was like,
Well, I think he inherently thinks, since he's a Michigan guy, that he's in Team Portland.
yeah.
So
he thought he could like trust
Say-
another member.
He went to Erica
I mean-
too, apparently.
He said he was like, I'm
Erica?
cracking. He was like, I'm cracking. It's like, dude, what are you cracking from?
Frankie, did he not make you go outside to talk?
Wait. Erica or Frank?
Both.
Separately?
Yeah.
Pulled the
Erica came
CEO.
up to me.
Yeah, right. It's like, dude,
Erica came up to me.
she's
and
busy.
He's like,
Very busy.
She's like, you have to go talk to your Michigan guy. I was like, my Michigan guy? She's like, he's like losing his shit. I'm like, all right, I think I know what she's talking about. I go down there. He's like, he saw me walk out the door, and he's like, Frankie, let's go, and like walked me down the stairs. He's like, are you like wired up and shit? I'm like, no. He goes, leave the camera. He's like, do you have any mics in your pocket? I'm like, are you about to go murder me? He's like, no. He's like, I just can't have any cameras. Takes me outside, walks me to like the corner basically. He's like, I'm cracking. He's like,
I mean, honestly, they
I love
they
making
bought
people
pizza.
crack.
But you haven't even done that yet.
No.
If you were like pressing these kids or making fun of them,
He said he got
fine.
slammed on stool scenes last night. I'm like, what are you
He's cracking. I mean, that's.
He's like,
I mean,
I'm like-
Ohio kid, I guess.
I
I'm
even
sure
said to him, I
has
said,
been
dude,
giving him the
what-
business with the Ohio State.
I said to him,
angle,
I'm
but-
like, dude, what videos have you even been in? He's like, well, we did the rundown today, and Ohio State wouldn't let me speak. I'm like, well, that guy's just dominating
Yeah,
it.
he is dominating everybody. Ohio State is.
Marty Mush, I like. He's kind of a weirdo. I think he's like somebody who would steal all our computers, but I do like him.
The pinky and the brain combo with him and condition kid.
Yeah.
Like the mentally disabled and the physically disabled. That's a nice little.
And people keep talking about the Brant Toppler guy. It's like, oh, he's done this. It's like, well, he's got to do something. Like,
I was surprised to find out that dude has the following he has and the been on Conan and all that because I just haven't seen.
He hasn't
at
done
all
much.
yet.
He had an interesting blog today of all these great stories. But all we keep hearing about
You know what,
is
that's the
Todd
problem.
Van Poppel. Like,
The-
all right,
the
sometimes you
problem
got to.
is, being a storyteller on like this week, it doesn't really lend yourself to that.
Well, tomorrow when we have the comedy club. And then obviously, the other big thing we had going on is Nate Dogg playing the tambourine at OAR. Were you
Listen,
there?
Oh yeah,
How was it?
it was awesome. Nate fucking crushed the tambourine. I thought he wasn't really gonna be able to stay on beat and whatnot. He stood right up there next to the dude who was on like the bongos or some shit. Crushed it. And Mark, the lead singer of A Revolution, was like giving shout outs to Nate left and right.
And we were in the studio, and dude showed up at the studio saying he could join the band for the day, and I said, hell yeah. I said, but one thing, you got to come play with us live in Central Park. I hope y'all got some love and some time and some hands and some noise for our friend Eric Nathan. Nate. Oh yeah, this one's called Just Like Paradise.
At one point, they did DMC from Run DMC came out for the encore. And he was like, big thanks to DMC, big thanks to Nate, Barstool Nate.
That
like,
was the weirdest
what?
part. Me and DMC in the same sentence as special guests.
And Triple H.
And yeah, me and my friend Hunter and his wife Stephanie just hanging out on the side of the stage.
What a day for you. You know what was a little funny, by the way, Nate?
One of those moments is like, I made a life.
I don't
Like,
know what.
Wish you were there,
Nate
Dave.
also has like
Me
a Tiger
too.
Woods picture. He's got the only Tiger Woods picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Summer of Nate.
Yeah, you're like
The only thing
behind
I didn't
Tiger.
like-
I'm like, yeah, that's my pal. That's my pal Tiger.
all right.
I don't know what you were supposed to do. I don't know how you would have done it differently. But you were just like backstage by yourself the whole day, the whole night.
Yeah,
Like,
so
way
they
before
put
you
my
went
song
on.
like way down towards like the end of the set. And so I was just like backstage, like just in my own head, like very nervous for, a good hour and a half before I went on
Yeah, it
stage.
was a long time. I thought you were gonna maybe come out and like hang and then go back. But I guess I can't blame you for just staying put until it
I
was
think
done.
I was Feidelberg. I heard I was watching a video just like screaming like "Play that shit, Nate," which I thought was like "Play that shit, Nate." So
Can I-
very
He
funny.
fucking smashed it.
One cool story about last night though is
All right, keep it clean.
no, it is
short. I should say. I gotta
Yeah.
go.
Erica has a favorite song.
Oh yeah, this is a cool story.
That she's been asking me to ask Mark play for the last like 3 months, and I've texted him like, "You need to play this for Erica. You need to play this for Erica." And he's like, "Yeah, no problem, no problem." I get there last night, and the song's not on the set list. I was like, "What the fuck? Where's the song?" He's like, "It doesn't really fit in tonight." I was like, "You don't understand. She's gonna like fire me if you don't play this song." And he's like, "All right." So they switched around the entire set list for Erica Nardini,
These
She
OAR
went nuts,
guys,
man. She was.
and
like,
apparently she
moving
like
it up
lost her
when
mind.
when that shit dropped. She was
These
doing, she was
OAR
doing the
guys.
Nate, the one
That's an
arm.
awesome story.
Yeah,
That's
like-
fantastic.
They played a song.
They're the
for her.
fucking best.
Like he's like the nicest dude.
Mark
like,
and Richard are like the coolest dudes.
Yeah.
They're so cool. I mean, they let me play on stage at one of their shows.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
come on.
That's
bro.
pretty crazy.
Who does that?
It's very crazy. So glad Nate got to enjoy himself.
Thank you for the life, Dave.
You are welcome. Remember, just following along, we're trying to, Viva La Stool is a Twitter account to follow all the American Idol stuff, Barstool Idol. We're trying to post as much as we can. Tommy's going to do a recap blog, so we get all this stuff. Lots going on this week. Very, very, very busy week.
Very Barstool.
Buy a shirt. Go.
All right.
Oh, and all the Idol shirts are on sale.
All the Idol shirts are on sale.
One of them has a black big cat on it. That's unbelievable.
I love
a good
that.
LeBron one.
I love, yeah, Not My King. Correct. They are on sale all day. And some good shirts.
A lot of good shirts.